Well, today we're talking about the nuts and bolts of an education that continues to grow around the world. We are here at Ohio Construction Academy, Central Ohio's Construction High School, to talk more about it. This is Jill Adams, the building director. How you doing, Jill?
Hi.
So how did you guys and why did you establish this type of high school?
Well, our high school was originally established by the Associated Builders and Contractors. You know, in 2008, when the economy started to recover, it became very clear that there was just a lack of skilled labor in the workforce that they needed. So they got together and got this idea of starting a high school where kids could get their high school diploma, but then also get the training they needed for the career trades. And it just kind of grew from there.
How long has this high school been here in Columbus?
This will be our 4th year.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, yes.
And then now you've partnered with some companies to help manage it, correct?
Yes, so Summit Academy Management, which is one of the largest school management companies in Ohio, came in and partnered last year with ABC for the Ohio Construction Academy. You know, it's really the best of both worlds because ABC is one of the premier businesses for that career tech in this area, and Summit Academy is one of the best management companies for schools.
When you walk in here, it really is breathtaking because it's hands-on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one of the many elements that makes this school unique, right?
Yes. Yeah, students really like the school. You know, this is our wow factor. When they come into the lab and they see where they're going to be every day, they get very excited. The kids like our school because it doesn't feel like a normal high school. Yeah. A lot of them say that they feel more like they're at a community college. Our classroom is very self-paced.
Okay.
It's a blended learning model, so they do get some direct instruction, but they are also able to work at their own pace on whatever credits they need towards high school graduation. And then the majority of their day is spent here in the lab, which is where they want to be. And
what are the benefits for students to come here versus another skill trade school?
Well, we have quite a few benefits. Probably the biggest benefit is our partnership with ABC. Students get to make those connections and they get to walk into summer jobs and possibly future careers. If they do their career tech training here, most of them can test into year 3 or even 4 of their apprenticeship upon graduation from high school.
That's amazing.
It's wonderful.
Now you have a couple events coming up for people to really get an experience of life here on the campus. What are those?
Well, this Saturday, August 6th, from 11 to 1, we have City Barbecue coming, and also Little D from Power 107 will be here for an open house. So that's going to be a really fun event. And then on Monday, August 8th, we're having another open house event from 4 to 8, and that's kind of our last chance to turn in any paperwork, make sure that you have everything in, and give students a chance to enroll to be in time for school to start.
Between the cookouts, you have the events on Monday, the open houses, you're doing so much already, but what's your vision for the future, Jill? Where can this go?
You know, that's a really good question, and I don't know what the future holds, but I know that our plan is to grow. Everyone who gets to come in here feels like this is just such a great opportunity. The problem is that a lot of people don't know it's here for kids. You know, I had two, at an event I was at a couple weeks ago, I had 2 college graduates stop me, and they have bachelor's degrees, but they're struggling to find a job. And they said, I wish I would have gone to a high school like this and then gone on to college and got my degree, and while I was waiting to get that job, I would have had a skill set to fall back on.
Exactly.
So once kids get in here and they realize the connections they're making with you know, people who are really already in the field, and the chance to get that experience, they realize that this is really a good option.
Well, Jill, I know how important skilled trade is across the world right now, so thank you so much for sharing such an amazing school.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
And don't forget, you can come out to the cookout 11 to 1 this Saturday, or the open house Monday 4 to 8 p.m.